Let's talk about the real thing that is needed for you to build a highly successful and thriving online coaching business in the world that we live in right now. Because I feel like a lot of people want to sell you into an idea in terms of what it takes, but I don't think it's honestly really honest. And what I want to do in this episode is dive into my honest truth about what has taken me in my own business, in my own life, to be able to build success that I really feel like most people are not really talking about. Because, a lot of us get into this coaching game or entrepreneurship game thinking that it's going to be really simple. We're going to follow this formula, we're going to follow that strategy, we're going to implement this, we're going to get visible, and suddenly, magically, we're going to get all of these clients coming into our business and everything is going to be beautiful and perfect. And the majority of the times that I've experienced, at least personally, and a lot of the clients that I've worked with, even the ones that are highly successful, making much more money than I am making right now, we all come through the same type of process. And I feel like, again, most people don't really talk about it, because what I have found is that building success is not really easy. It may be simple in a way. There are certain processes that we want to follow, but easy, it's not. And, I feel like we are so often being sold into this idea of this laptop lifestyle where all you do is you show up once, you create this one automated thing, and suddenly you're going to become a millionaire by Monday, like I like to call it. And the truth is that that's not really how it works. For me, building success in my business has been a really ongoing process. It's been a system. It's been a very internal process, which I don't know about you, but I was really shocked to learn how internal this process was. I had been coming from a place of everything is a system. We need to go in here. We need to implement this funnel. I'm going to create these emails. I'm going to record that video. I'm going to run ads to this. I'm going to do this over there. And clients are going to come in. And it turns out that the only way for you to really bring in clients is if you have the capacity to receive them both externally and internally. And for me, what that means when I say capacity to receive internally and externally, I mean externally in the sense of, if I were to drop 5 clients into your lap this week, would you have the systems in place for them to go through your process without your entire business breaking, right? Without you having no time or, having to handhold them through the systems or processes or whatever. Do you have those systems in place right now to onboard people, to take them through everything, where you have group calls, where you have forms created so that they can ask questions or whatever is needed? If I give you 10 clients this week, would you be able to take them on? Again, externally, because internally is a whole other story. Can you hold 10 new clients this week? What would happen to your group calls if you had 10 new clients coming in? What would happen to your group, your Facebook group, or your calendar if you had 10 more clients this week? Can you hold these people in? But then internally for me, it's about how would you feel in terms of bringing in 5 clients or 10 clients. And I know that in theory, we would all say, I would love it. This would be amazing. I would feel really happy about it. I would be delighted. But in practice, sometimes that is harder because we go into overwhelm, or we think this is going to be a lot. Can I handle it? Will I have time? Can I hold the money? Can I hold these people coming in? Can I hold this level of success? I have really learned over the years that most people aren't really afraid of failure. They're afraid of success and how success might change them. So for me, being able to expand my capacity to receive clients has been a very internal process as well. It's been a mix of both, right? Having a message that is really optimized to speak to the right people, which for me is really important, by the way, because when you have the right set of clients coming into your business, things are easier. There's not as much hand holding. They're action takers. They're coachable. They can go through your processes on their own without you having to really be on top of everything every single minute, which kind of opens up time for you. But then also, again, it's that internal process of really understanding, okay, well, what do I need to believe about myself? How worthy do I feel like I need to be? How do I increase that self-worth? How do I increase that identity of who I am? How do I elevate that identity rather? so that I'm able to grow at the level that I want to grow. And so those are two things that are really important. But if I'm being really honest with you, which is my intention with this episode, which is a little bit different from the things that I typically talk about here, but if I'm being really honest with you, I have learned that the real key to success is simply resilience. It's getting up again and again and again, because over the years, we're in 2024 right now. I started my business in 2016, or this version of my business at least in 2016. Over the years, I have failed a lot of times. There's been a lot of launches that have had zero enrollments. There's been a lot of months where things have been slower. There's been months where I've had clients asking for refunds, or moments when I've expected a payment to come in that doesn't come in. And a lot of moments of frustration, a lot of things that have been really hard to deal with. Personally, right? There's a lot of pressure that I've dealt with over the years because I've been the main breadwinner of my family since I basically almost started my business. And so there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. But to be honest with you, for me, the only reason why I'm standing here right now in probably the best moment I've ever had in my business, where we're generating consistent sales and consistent growth at the level that I want to go into. And I'll explain what I mean in just a second. But a lot of growth at my own level, and a lot of consistency, a lot of stability, a lot of results, a lot of clients happy with our processes, just everything is going great. It has taken a lot of resilience and me really deciding that I'm doing this for something bigger than just making money. Is making money important to me? Of course. If making money is not important for you at all, being in business is probably not the best idea. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to actually get a job. However, it should be a priority for you, right? Wanting to generate more income. But my point of this is, while making money has been important for me over the years, what I've really discovered is that the most important thing for me has been really discovering my message. And I know that this is what I teach, and I know that you may think that I'm just saying this because I'm trying to get you to buy my programs or my processes or whatever. But in truth, I can genuinely, authentically, honestly tell you that for me, the more that I've really gone deeper into understanding what is my message, what is it that I really stand for, what is it that I really want to be known for, that I've been able to feel like I got this. Like, this is something bigger than me. This is something bigger than making money. This is something that is really important to me. And that's what's been the thing that has kept me going in the face of so many challenges. Again, people want the magic formula that are going to bring you a gazillion clients by tomorrow, but either they don't have the systems for it externally, they don't have the capacity to receive internally, or they don't understand that that's not how business works. Anybody telling you or selling you into this idea that they can get you 100 leads that are high quality booked by the end of next week is lying to you. And the reason why I know this is true is that A, I've fallen for that trap. B, most of my clients have fallen for that trap. And I don't know anybody that has really built true success, starting from scratch to getting to a gazillion, bajillion K per month by following these kind of systems and processes. The truth is that building success takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency, it takes resilience, it takes you going deeper and deeper into learning how to communicate. What is it that I stand for? What is it that I believe in? How do I show value in the work that I do? How do I deliver that value for people so that it's really clear? And how do I just keep on showing up for them and for myself in a way that really brings me more joy, that brings me more alignment, that makes me feel come alive? That to me is really the key to success. So I wanted to do this kind of unique episode going into some of these things and sharing with you what I believe is true about building success and what has come up for me over the years, so that you can really take it into consideration and really jump into the honesty of what it actually takes, and ask yourself if you're willing to do what it takes. I don't think that everybody necessarily is. For me, I feel like I don't have a choice because my message was so important to me and the work that I do is so important to me that I was going to do whatever it took to get to where I wanted to get to. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. Make sure that you subscribe everywhere at Fabi Paolini. Subscribe to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Find me everywhere at Fabi Paolini, and leave me in the comments below what your experience with building success has been like. I'm really curious. Genuinely, again, this is kind of like an off-topic episode for you, but I really wanted to be honest with you around what I believe it takes to build success right now. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and I'll see you in another episode.